All right, this video is for the lesson 3.7 homework. We're doing parallel and perpendicular lines. So what is the name of lines in the same plane that never intersect? Those are parallel. Okay, what is the name of lines that intersect at a 90-degree angle to form right angles? Those are the perpendicular. Okay, so parallel lines, when we're just looking at the equations, have the same slope. And this is more of what we're doing tomorrow, but just so you kind of have introduction to it. Perpendicular lines have a slope that are negative reciprocals. And so what that means, if one has a slope of, let's do a better fraction than that, 2/3, a perpendicular, you're going to flip the fraction on its head and change the sign. So if this one's positive, this one's negative. So the fraction flips and then the sign changes. Okay. All we're doing today is we're looking at lines that are parallel and perpendicular to the x and the y axis. So think of a coordinate plane. This is the x-axis. This is the y-axis. Oh, I may actually give you another page today. Let me look really quick. Okay. So parallel and perpendicular lines. Here's your x-axis. So if it's asking you if it's parallel, it's going to run the same direction. If it's perpendicular, it's going to run the opposite direction. But down here, it also gives you the templates for the equation. So if your line is horizontal, it's going to be y equals a number. If your line is vertical, it's going to be x equals a number. So this just makes it really easy to kind of put all these pieces together. So we've got a line that passes to the point 3, 6 and is parallel to the x-axis. So if it's parallel to the x-axis, is it going to be a horizontal or a vertical line? So we know it's going to start with y equals. All you do is in your ordered pair, and you've got that up here at the top, it's the y value. So if it's y equals, you use the number that's in your y value of your ordered pair. All right, so a line, actually, let's go, how do I want to do this? Let's do this one. A line that passes to the point -4, 9 and is perpendicular to the x-axis. So if it's perpendicular to this line, is it going to be horizontal or vertical? Vertical, so it's going to be the opposite. So we know it's going to start with x equals, and then you just look at your ordered pair. X is always the first value, and that's what it's equal to, is that x value, that point there. So on these that are parallel and perpendicular to the x and the y-axis, this helps you work through them, but there's not a lot of math to them. Okay, a line that passes to the point 2, -5 and is parallel to the line y equals 4. So y equals 4, y equals number is going to look like this. If it's parallel to this, is it going to be horizontal or vertical? It's going to be this way. So we know it's y equals, and then it's whatever the y value in that ordered pair is. And then let's do number 10. A line that passes to the point 5, 8 and has a slope that's undefined. So that's on this page too. If it's horizontal like this, the slope is 0. If it's vertical, the slope is undefined. So this says the slope's undefined. So we know it's this type of line. So we know it's x equals, just based off of what kind of slope it has. And then if it's x equals, it's the x point. So it's the 5. So that leaves you 4. If you start getting twisted, turned around, let me know. Let me help you, okay?